You're welcome. Otherwise you get drafted. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I know Bob's coming along. You're out of uniform. Who's calling the kettle what color? That's our tour. That's us. Okay, we're lead squad. We're going to set the pace. Okay.
So if there's any Germans, we're going to find
Yeah. We need a point here.
Yeah.
Who's going to take the point?
Take the point.
Where's Kay? Nightmare on the Red Ball Run. The one with Claude Akins. Claude Akins is right here. In the background, you can see the edge of the fences over there. He was shooting up the hill at the Germans that were ambushing. Okay, the other photo with the truck after the ambush. After the ambush occurred, the trucks then leave this area. Combat, 30 years later. Go ahead and take whatever photo. There's about 90 some pictures in here, and almost every one you can do what we're doing right now. You can see the site. If you don't have more than 90 shots on your camera, conserve your ammo. Select the ones that you think are important to you, and just shoot away.
Okay.
We're ready to
That's
move
okay,
on.
don't worry
If
about it.
anybody wants to shoot any more, fine. This is an area we call Sniper Hill, because it exists in the sniper ambush at Red Ball Run. The 3 Germans in the camo uniforms are up there, and they shoot onto the trucks as they come up to this point here. Also, near the end of our tour, we'll be on this side, in the furlough. The Paul Picerni character gets knocked off by a German sniper. That occurred on the other side of the hill here. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay? That culvert to flank the Germans that are firing from over there. Top of page 7, the left-hand photo from the losers. Rick Morrow down in the culvert over there. Oh, in the hole? Yeah.
Who wants to go get the cover?
No, want to get in there? Franklin Canyon, you have to remember that 30 years ago, this was almost like a park environment. All of the underbrush was kept down. Don't go wandering off. What kind of a patrol is this? Straggling, huh? Okay. Everybody kind of walk over away from the fence here. Come over in this direction here. Look at the photo from the letter. The upper right-hand photo from the letter. What page? Okay, page 7. We're on page 7. I can't do much more than. Okay, Saunders jumps over these rails. They may not be the same rails. They've since been replaced. But look to the right of Saunders in the photograph. You see the edge of the maintenance building.
Oh, yeah.
Right. 7 here. If you return to it.
Okay? That's the photograph here. Okay. Okay. Let me walk through these photographs with you. Then maybe what I'll do is I'll give you a little bit of time to scatter and take your own pictures. The next picture from Bankroll. In Bankroll, Hanley has a squad that's firing from these culverts here. The squad crosses the road, jumps into the culvert down over here on the opposite side, and then decides to advance forward to the next culvert tunnel. Car coming through this low area here. This is the scene. This is the scene. You can see that it's well overgrown. There's not really much of a photo opportunity, but this is the scene in Bankroll. Okay. The losers. The next photograph is Saunders shooting the Kubelwagen. The Kubelwagen was right there. Okay. There it is. Saunders is shooting up in this direction. Okay, you can see off to the left the fence line. Is this overload yet? Work your way behind me over here. Okay, work your way behind me. Okay. look at this post here, and look at the right here. See this circle, right?
Okay, Terry. Right over here. Look back here. We'll come back. You got a picture. I want you up there like Vic.
I'll do that. I'm still agile.
Like we don't have a life, Marty and I. Okay. Any other questions? Do you want to move down to the Redwood room? You happy or you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody take the point. Yeah, I know. So much. You ready to go down the bottom? Okay, when you follow this path here, this is the same path that the POWs in the long way home took. Okay? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is this where they shot the guy trying to get out?
Cole,
Yeah, it was one of the guys that tried to make a run for it, and they had him on the side of the river.
I need 2 volunteers. I need 2 civilian volunteers.
Ready? Somebody whistle.
Andy Opie. Just like this. You're the redhead. You have to be over.
Not at us.
Goldman said, no, don't do that. But in the meantime, their engineers said the dam can't hold the water here anymore, so we're going to have to lower the level. When they did it, it lowered the level so much that it started silting up really bad. And because they now have a nature preserve area, they're not going to change it. So eventually, it's going to go away. It will probably fill up. Okay. But what we have here, this is what we call, actually the Suki Goldman people call it the Redwood Room. A little jazz. At the very beginning, when the jazz band is playing its tune and the German patrol hears it, the German patrol was up on the road where we just came from. The picture that you see from a little jazz, they walked by that ugly looking tree up at the top and worked their way down in here into the Redwood Room to try and flank the jazz band, which is on the next culvert over. We're not there yet, but this is like one of the opening shots. The picture from the letter with the Jeep. After the firefight at the beginning of the letter, the Germans are behind some fake logs right about behind Bob over there, and they knock off the Americans up there on that culvert system, and then Saunders and his Jeep gang arrive via that entrance over there. And they pile out of the Jeep and open up a firefight with the Germans who are over here, okay? So that scene in the Jeep, okay, is right through that entry over there, okay? The scene from The Losers, the little film strip scene, this is after the end of the firefight in The Losers, and Saunders has knocked out the Germans up on the top of the hill over here. And if you remember, the character played by Bill Bixby sort of was a shirker there, and he claimed he didn't, his gun jammed on him. Well, Saunders comes back and gets really mad at the Losers, the 4 guys that he picked up from the jail. And he comes walking through there, comes around in front of the redwood tree, and starts to chew out these guys right about where I'm standing right now. That's that scene that you see there. The encounter scene. I'm getting hoarse already. The encounter scene, Captain Cole, okay, and Saunders do a reconnaissance over there, and they walk back into the Redwood Room, and Germans show up on the top over there and start shooting on them. Well, there's a bunch of convenient rocks down here placed by the prop guys, and they take cover behind those rocks. And this photo is not a great one, but you can see the line of the fence along the road, although the underbrush cuts it off today. And that sort of white area up there is the ugly-looking tree up there. Okay? That's where Cage and the rest of the gang are covering Saunders and Captain Cole, who are down here at the bottom. Okay? Billy, captured with Saunders and the rest of his squad in the long way home. The POWs are escorted down that little trail, and they stand right here. Because of break against the side of the culvert here. That's the scene from the long way home. Okay? And then the character named Cole, who always wants to try and escape, he decides to make his point, and he goes along that path over there. Okay, we're going to go over around that path, so I'm the cartridge case that Cole, you got like a package. Those are cartridge cases that we found up here. And even today, if you scratch the surface, you'll find some.
Mostly we find 30-06 and a lot of the German machinery that
This area, as they said, is called the Red Room. Redwood Room.
And we found on the road over here, he's walking around this particular area here and kind of peeking around the corner. Okay, that from the loop filled with water. You can walk out in there and it's dry. There's nothing there. Okay. If you come around over here,
Extremely dry reservoir.
off to the left. Well, we want to get you through as much of it as we can. And thank goodness the weather's really nice. It's been, you know, Bob can attest to it, it's been like pushing 100, you know, the last month. But this has been the best that I've seen in all summer. So, is that the stragglers back there? Okay, that's the end of the patrol. As you look at our stragglers, you can see at the bottom of page 8, in the letter, Sarge leading the patrol with Jim Hummel. Okay, he comes around this corner here. And as he comes around the corner, he hears Germans talking up in the background. And the Germans are walking along the road, which is up behind me here. And Sarge will halt the patrol right here and take cover. Okay, and you can see behind Sarge the level of the reservoir, how high the water was. Okay, I swear to God, I came up here one time looking for that stump, never could find it. It's not here, so don't go looking, because I tried. I thought it would be nice to find the stump there. And eventually what happens is Sarge will come around the corner here. This tree, we call it the bee tree, okay? And he will come around here, and he and Kirby will walk up towards the culvert system over here and see the German patrol walking down the road. Okay, so what we're going to do is turn the page to page 9, okay? We're going to go back to the West Road, and the first photo you see from the letter is after Saunders lets the patrol pass, he tells Cage to follow the patrol, okay? And he leaves Kirby stationed by the V tree here, okay? And then as there is a little break scene and a discussion scene with Saunders and Jim Hummel, okay, then the patrol comes back, Cage comes back, joins up with Kirby, and they report back to Saunders as to what's going on. But this is what we call the bee tree. Also, you don't have a photograph of it, but at the beginning of a little jazz, when the German patrol comes down the tree over here, following the sounds of this great jazz band, they come around this corner, and they look up over there, and they can see the truck that the MPs are fixing the flat tire on. That's the jazz band culvert up here on the right. Also, this is the place where Private Cole, the guy who escaped from Long Way Home, who ran around the corner, thought he was getting away, German standing right here says, "Where are you going?" Boom. Knocks him off in this corner here. I don't have... What we're going to talk about is at the beginning, page 9 up at the right-hand corner, Infinite Cross. And then Hanley climbs up this grade where we all just came from, crosses the fence, which is no longer there, and looks up the road, and here's his vehicle coming. And that's the photo that you see right here. Because down below you can see the head of Little John, and just above the head of Little John you can see just a few branches coming off of that tree. Comes back from the recon, steps over the culvert, walks up to the ground and slaps the cigarette out of his mouth. Had the broken down truck, which was over in the corner over here. Actually, they cleaned this out really nice. The truck was broken down, probably down towards